So good evening, everyone. And like I say, thank you for jumping on this call at such late notice. Many of these are going to occur not because we failed to plan. However, when the market heats up, like what happened the last 24 hours, in fact, let me share my screen whilst I'm talking. So you would see that um, many of this will happen, and as a result, in order to stay up to date, you you obviously want to not only wait for a week in order to do the call, because then the market have basically come down already. So products, supercharts. So there's no better time to launch a project when the market is actually positive. So for those of you who are trading with us, obviously when we were here, we pro- proj- projected that it would do this or it would do this. So different scenarios. However, obviously the first one played out, and it's playing out now due to the news that I have shared with all of you. Someone is, so a lot of you are unmuted. Guys, can you just mute yourself for, just for now, please? Okay, there we go. I do have another call after this with a private group. Yeah, so there are quite a bit of people who wants to get in. But yeah, you guys are already here. So what's happening in the market is obviously due to the news that I've shared with you. I'm not going to discuss much about it, but the best time to be launching a project is when the market is positive. Now, obviously, this 30,000 mark, this is, I've been saying this for a while. Once we cross this, here's our horizontal line. Once we cross this, we have tested it a few times. And once we cross this, then yeah, things are really gonna heat up. So if you didn't do any trades as yet, remember, yes, in V2 we do more futures trades, but when it comes to V1, we also do spot trading. So you can also be buying in and selling. So, but obviously I focus more on spot there. I wanted to give you access to the content that's going to be in the mobile app, where it shows more on trading on spot. And I want to give you, the first time that you see the videos, I want you to see it in app. But due to certain backlogs, yeah, it's just the tech, it's taking longer than expected. So it is not out. However, next week I'm going to do a live training to show you how tight spot. So I'm going to do it either Monday or Tuesday. So but we will communicate in due time. So yeah, I'm just muting a few people who just got in. So this call is mainly to get to basically prepare people. New share whiteboard. I want the whiteboard to prepare people for the launch that is upcoming, the NMS launch. So obviously the NMS launch, it is the 25th on Sunday. So tomorrow we will be letting you guys know a time. So we are contemplating, so let me know, please, 1 o'clock the afternoon, 2 o'clock the afternoon, or 3 o'clock the afternoon. I want you guys to put in the chat 1, 2, or 3. Which time do you think is best? 1, 2, or 3 to do the launch on Sunday. I know that a lot of people go to church, so yeah, early wouldn't be work out well. I see quite a bit going for 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, seems like majority is okay with 3. Let's just give it some more time. Give it some more time.
Luciano, apologies, man. I just jumped in. What was the question? Sorry, man.
What time is best to launch on Sunday? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock? 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Either, let me just mute. Guys, who's that? How did that person get the link? Oh, we invited non those who got the book only as well. Imagine if someone has time to do that. Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of life you live if you have time to do something like that. But okay, yeah, let me not focus on that. Whatever you focus on expands. So yeah, so let's get over that. So seems like we are gonna launch at 3 p.m. Let me just laugh for what just happened. 3 p.m. So my mentor always say that if you are not going, if scammers are not imitating you, if people are not basically stepping on your toes, then you are not doing things big enough. So I believe that with us going so big, we are gonna face this. But I believe that we have a community, and we have a strong community, and whatever happens going forward, we can work through that together. So I'm not saying everything's gonna work out 100%, but what I can say is that we are together in this, and I did things 200% in order for us to have success. Not only is the market height, but what I did was, remember you guys put money into the pay in the private sale. So what happens is oftentimes others, they need that money in order to build their business, and then let's say they use 90% of the money. They use 90% of the money, and then 10% of the money they go and put on the chart, and then there they launch the project, etc. So if everyone wants to sell, then they can't get back their money, and that is why projects fail. But I did it a different way. I took, or we took, NMS is taking most of the risk, because at the end of the day, we built everything, we put our money on the line, and now that when we launch, even if everyone were to sell, now obviously the idea is for us to keep our tokens for 6 to 18 months. But even if everyone were to sell, they get their money out. Now, guys, I don't want you to see that as a bad thing. Yes, I asked everyone, if you are planning on selling on the first day or the first week, then rather ask for a refund, because then you don't have the right mindset. And remember, we will be able to see who's selling, and that will determine how much allocation you will be getting going forward. So if you don't have the right mindset, then obviously we don't want to give such people allocation. And we said, don't put in your emergency fund. So people are going to come with stories. Now I have this emergency, that emergency, etc. But at the end of the day, I said, don't put in your emergency funds. And why am I saying this? Guys, what I did was, number one, I said, we are asking our funds. And even if everyone were to sell, I would be 100% happy still. And why is that? Because then NMS has 100% of the tokens. So remember, me selling these tokens to you guys so cheap, it put us at risk, and whatever we do going forward, the profits, then we split all the profits with the NMS token holders. So if you guys hold on to it, obviously you are getting more of a profit that is coming. But if you sell all of it, it's fine. You just basically, you gave us money, we gave you the NMS tokens. You sell it, it's fine. You sell all of it, we buy it all back, and then we have our token. So whatever money NMS is making, we keep it 100% to ourselves. That is if everyone sell. So there are those who are going to sell prematurely, but let us not show hate on them. But at the end of the day, yeah, but we are not, in order for us to have obviously, yes, we will still have success even if everyone were to sell because we are generating income. However, the success would be much sweeter, much bigger if you all stand together. So if you are committing to hold at least for 6 to 18 months, put a 4 in the comments. Put a 4 in the comment if you are committed to that. Let's see. Let's just see the overall attitude of the community. 4s are flowing in. 4s are flowing in. Let's give it enough time. Okay, but if you are planning on selling on the first week, put a 5 in the comments. Put a 5. Okay, there are no 5s. So let me share the game plan with you guys. Okay, so we're launching 3 o'clock unless something happens drastically. So all of the NMS team, they will be working on Sunday, and we will stay alive. You will basically see us. Maybe we'll even do a live Zoom whilst we are launching. So the idea is everyone will have their token, and I'm going to show you like your tokens. It is best, guys, when you have whether it's a NEMI or whether it's a Flint wallet. In there, you can create multiple wallets. So I'm going to show you now how to actually do that. So the idea would be the pay or the private sale tokens. You put them in that wallet. Guys, mute yourself if you are entering, please. Success, please stay muted, guys, please. We only have 15 more minutes because I have another Zoom after this. So what happens is what you want to do is the tokens that you are going to get, all of you had to give us a wallet address, a Cardano wallet address. If you did not give that, get in touch with support and get that wallet address to us as quick as possible before end of day tomorrow. Now, let me quickly share with you now, how do you go and create another wallet? I'm going to send out the 2-minute video late tonight or tomorrow on how to do it. So this is on, remember, on the computer or on the phone, it's basically the same. So what you want to do is, this is the Flint wallet, right? So let me open it up. So the wallet address you gave us, it will be in here. Let's say we send your tokens, you will see your tokens in this wallet. So you'll see Cardano, how much Cardano you have. You'll also see there the NMS token. Like you're seeing here, Milk Media, you'll also have the NMS token. But now, let's go here. On top, what I want you to do is go and add wallet. Continue. The store from secret phrase, add account until you get the height index. So you can say a histogram seed phrase, or if you want to just continue. Add account until you get the height. Yes. So this is me basically having a hardware wallet. So it's a Cardano wallet that we are adding. So it's going to be named account 2. So confirm. Oh, I need to confirm my, but okay, I'm going to share basically a video with you, a 2-minute video on what it looks like, because I'm sensing I'm going to get a lot of questions. Now, if you are using NEMI, let's say this is NEMI. So for instance, this is your wallet, right? If you're using NEMI, so how you create another one is you go here, options, you just say new account, you give the account a name, just say trading. You put in your password. Okay, so now this is the trading account. Now Remember, this is your main wallet. Right? Then we send your NMS tokens there, and then you create a trading account. Ledger. Where they call that House of Crypto? Ledger. But okay, let's but it will show there. I've got so many accounts. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is what it looks like. So there will be nothing in there. So all of us are planning on buying on the on Sunday, because the token will be launching on 0.003. That's the same price that you got it at pay sale. So if you miss it on Sunday, you're gonna have to buy in higher. So the new wallet, you'll click on receive. That is the wallet address, and what you'll do is you'll go to Luno, or you'll go to Chainx, or you'll go to Binance, and then you'll buy ADA there, and you send the ADA here. So that is what you must do before Sunday. You must buy ADA, whether it's $100, others are buying for 100,000 Rand, others are buying for 10,000 Rand, others are buying for whatever amount. So new share. So just to draw a picture. So this is your wallet, basically. But in that wallet, the wallet address that you have given us, it's this one. So what you can do is go and create a new wallet. I'll make a 2-minute video and showing, let's say you call this trading. Let's say you call this one airdrops. Remember, always do airdrops apart from your real money, because these airdrops, there are so many scams. Just please don't put it in your real money wallets. So yes, this is your one wallet, whether it's Neme, whether it's Flint, but you can have multiple accounts within that wallet. Likewise, with your bank account, you have a savings, you have one for your child, you have one for groceries, whatever. So in this one, you want to send to your trading account, and from that one you buy. Why don't you want to use one wallet? Because you will most probably, I like to manage my stuff. So to make sure that you do not touch this, because you'll get confused. You don't know how many you had and when you must buy or when you must sell. So whatever you are buying from Sunday onwards, even if you were to sell later and make a profit from that, there's nothing wrong with it. Everyone can do that. If you buy early and then it goes up 10x and you sell later and you times 10 your money, it's perfect. That's what we do. But those that we invested into the private and the pay sale, we committed that we are going to keep that for 6 to 12 months. If everything is clear that I just said, I want you to put a 6 in the comment. If it wasn't clear, put a 7 in the comments. Okay. The person with the, okay. Unmute yourself, guys. What is not clear? What is not clear?
Hi, Lucian. What
Yes.
that wallet for you? Sorry, you erase it now. So the one is the long term. The second one is for when you buy when the NMS launches. Then the
Yeah.
third one you mentioned. Can you just
You
repeat that?
you can just I just mentioned it. You can create another one. We're not doing any airdrops now, but airdrops is basically that free tokens. Oftentimes scammers send you free tokens, and when you try to sell that, you are basically signing a contract to let them clean out your wallet. So if you are accepting free tokens, it puts you at the risk. So you don't want to keep that money with the real money that you actually invested. But you can only have, even if you just have the two, one that you are, if because we're not doing airdrops, one that you have the pay sale and private sale tokens, and the other one that you are trading. And the trading one, you can buy it anytime, sell it anytime. You don't have to wait 6 months or a day or whatever. You can just trade based on how you feel. Guys, if you think that it is fair, put the 8 in the comments. But if you think it's not fair, put a 9 in the comment. Remember what I said, the success of this will depend on how strong we as a community stand together. And I know that we've planned this for 5 years, guys. We've been building for 2. At the end of the day, I'm not saying it's impossible to fail, but what I did was, a fail would be everyone gets back the money that they put in, because my mental state won't be able to stop share. My mental state won't be able to handle if anyone invested into the pay or private sale. Obviously, what you buy on the chart, etc., I have no control over that. But the funds that you invest into the pay and private sale, that is basically secure. So yeah. Now, I told you guys I'm going to make an announcement. So obviously, we would like to build a team.
Make it lekker hard, né?
Yeah, Colin, make it lekker hot.
Hey, sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not on mute, brother. Sorry.
Okay, guys, let's put
Sorry,
some
sir.
fire in the chat. Colin just made 120K today from trading. One of the V2 members, put some fire in the chat. Put some fire there. He's actually hot. He's hot. Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that, brother.
Awesome. Okay, so I will send out this recording. It's not going to be long, but because, like I said, I have another call. So I just wanted to give you an update. The market is right. We are ready to launch. Nothing's holding us back. And at the end of the day, yeah. So for instance, when HODL went up 100%. When HODL went up 100%, just that one wallet, it made close to 400K. You guys saw that. 400,000 Rand, eh? In one day. Now, we did not buy HODL at once. We bought it over time. We bought in month 1. We bought in the private sale. We bought in month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. I kept buying HODL. And that is how you build a portfolio, guys. Don't just invest 2,000 Rand into the private sale and lay on your back and expect to for it to change your life. What you want to do is, I've developed a program that puts you in a position to generate commissions without selling, with just giving away the Facebook. Easier than that, it doesn't get. If you want something easier than that, then I don't know of anything on the planet that exists to put you in a position to make 5 million in 2 years just by giving away something free. Yes, many of us are good at selling. Even myself, I can sell, but I can only sell so many V1s or V2s or V3 or beginner courses in a day. But nothing stops me from giving away Facebooks, because when I give away Facebooks, I can give to 100 people a day, because there's no rejection. It's free. People are getting value for free, and that book puts them in a position to make a decision to buy in. So what am I saying? This HODL bag, we didn't buy it at once. Now I want you to have the same mindset, guys, and I want you to qualify to actually be in the private and pre-sale group with me. So how do you develop that mindset? You buy on month 1, you buy in month 2, month 3. Yes, life happens. Sometimes you can't buy, but even if you're buying for 50 Rand, 100 Rand, 1,000 Rand, you build your bag. Many of you have missed Amino, you have missed Karma, etc. NMS has a lot of money in those projects. So when Karma launch and it gives us profit, we are buying back NMS. So if you have NMS token, you're profiting from Karma as well. If you must Amino or you don't have money to put into Amino, when Amino launch, NMS has a lot of money in that. So when it launches and we take profit, it's going to go towards NMS. When the next project launches, HODL launches. So every month from now, there will be projects launching. And what do you think what will happen to NMS token? That is why I don't care if people were to sell their coins on the first day, but obviously they won't get as much allocation in the next ones, because I see that they don't have the right mindset to basically give the business time to go. So now, obviously, I need to reward you guys for holding or for building your bag. So this is not going to happen within a day, in a month. Some will buy it on launch day, but when you build your portfolio to 5 million NMS tokens. Remember, now that it's still cheap, it's way easier to get to 5 million tokens. When you get to 5 million tokens, those who get 5 million tokens, they will get an elite NFT. And by having that NFT, you will be earning based on the profit share. So yes, some of the profit will be going to the chart, but a percentage we're gonna make known. I must just work on the mathematics. You guys know me and maths, everything must first work out before I commit to it. So you're gonna get an NFT when you have 5 million NMS tokens. And when you have 5 million NMS tokens and you have that NFT, for as long as you're holding that NFT, you will be earning on a monthly basis based on the profit share. So those are the elite guys, and there will not be more than 100 of these NFTs. I don't want to have 1,000 people basically buy in on this. So people will be, there will only be 100. So at the end of the day, once we have 5 million of these, and then you will be able to get that NFT, and then you will obviously share in the profit. You'll basically share into more profits. Now, table asks 0.003. Now, the token is going to launch on Sunday at 3 p.m. at 0.003 US dollar cents. So that is where it's going to launch it. But obviously, once people buy, then it will obviously show in the price action. So guys, that is all I have. I have time for 2 questions. So if there are 2 questions, then you can ask them and then I'll share with you.
Good evening, Lucian.
Good evening, Zizi. How are you doing?
I'm good. You.
Awesome,
Yes,
awesome,
yes.
all good.
Yeah, no, I'm just new. I just joined yesterday, so I just need to download the Flint wallet
Yes, sir.
for me. Okay. So
Support.
and then I don't need the other one.
For this launch, you don't need another one, because remember you bought in the product, then you're already getting NMS tokens for free. So you are basically getting that one, and it's on Cardano. Yeah. What are we buying Cardano for? So Cardano we are buying in because you will be able to buy NMS tokens from Sunday onwards, and you will be able to buy it with Cardano tokens. So you won't buy it with hands, you won't buy it with a BNB. Don't come on Sunday and ask us for help to convert your hands to BNB or want to send to our bank account. That won't be able to happen. You need to go back to the course, watch it, see how you buy Cardano, or if you don't still don't know, ask support now already before because if you're going to try on the weekend and the transaction takes 48 hours for it to clear on the exchange, you're going to have a problem. You're going to buy in later, so you need to buy in early. Success. Last question. Other questions can be directed at support. We will close the call in the next 2 minutes.
Okay, hi there, Lucian.
Hi there.
One of the members that actually joined today.
Okay,
And
welcome.
yeah, thank you so much for that. So I've missed out a lot on this Zoom meeting, but I believe there'll be a recording.
Yes, I'll send
So
it to her
currently
now.
we don't, okay, currently we don't have a group or anything like that to be able to sort of like, ask questions and be able to be on the flip side of things about, what to do from now onwards. But my main question would be like, how much do we get? Because it's kind of different information each and every time, especially with regards to the NMS token. So for beginners course, how
Okay.
much NMS tokens do we get? And we don't have a portfolio or a platform to buy those NMS tokens, or where do we see them allocated
Okay.
already?
Success number one, you should be in a group, and there is a group for those with the beginners course. Just get into touch with support. And then number two, you do get 10,000 NMS tokens with the fact that you're aboard beginners course. There was a mistake. We told the developer 10,000, not the developer, the graphics designer, and he put 5,000 on the poster. So some of you may asking, why are you saying two things? No, there was a miscommunication between them. Fortunately, I spotted it, but for buying beginners, you got 10,000 NMS tokens. For buying V1, you get 50,000 NMS tokens. And for buying V2, you get 100,000 NMS tokens. Remember, after we've launched, you are not going to get that many tokens because it's going to be based on the price that it is in the market. You may be getting 10 times less after the launch. So please, guys, bear that in mind. Success, any other questions, please direct them at support. And there is, when is the launch? It is on Sunday, June the 3rd. We just discussed that in the beginning of the meeting, so I'm going to send out the recording. And then once again, those guys who got in on the beginner course, you are part of the first 10, and you're also getting the NMS body warmer. So be sure to send support your Cardano wallet address in order to get your NMS tokens, but also you need to send your home address because we need to send you the body warmer. Remember, guys, normally we send the iPads through Postnet and it goes within a day, but with the body warmer, guys are basically not paying for it. So which means the margin is quite low. So we're going to send it via PEP, so be getting it through Pexi. But if you bought the V2 on payment plan arrangement. So there isn't time to go through all of that questions. Please ask other questions to support. We do have another Zoom in the next 8 minutes. So support is more than capable of answering those. But we will definitely have another call before the launch if anything is not clear. So I will also be hopping on a call tomorrow during the day and guide everyone who needs help with taking their hands, buying Cardano and putting them and how to create a Flint so that it is already in their wallet, so they are set up for Sunday. Thanks so much, everyone.